Hello there everyone. This is a video for people who like to DIY, do it yourself. Today we're going to be talking about aquariums. I'm going to show you how to let it go through the nitrogen cycle before you add fish, set the whole thing up. Hell, I might even add a CO2 reactor for it so you can grow plants in it better, easier, and healthier. I'm going to be also showing you first in this video how to make an aquarium filter. Because I'm a do-it-yourself person. I've bought aquarium filters before, but I like designing my own. Because the kind that they sell aren't like the ones that I want. So, today, like I said, aquarium filter, that's what we're going to be building. So, hope you enjoy. I'm going to give you a rundown on what you need. Just a minute. Okay, so to build this filter, you're going to need a container. This is a pretty sturdy one. This is made for nails and stuff. It's got a little snap-on side like that, so it goes like that. You don't really need this, but I'm going to use it for something. Just to hold the cord up and maybe some media, filter media. Since I don't have any tubing on me right now, I'm going to be using a pen tube as a pipe that goes into, oh yeah, you're also going to need a pump. This one is a Rio 180. So it must do 180 gallons per hour. It does, yeah, exactly. Okay. It's 3.4 watts, 150 volts, 60 hertz. Anyways, how this thing will work is a pump, is suction cup, right there. So, it's sticking very well, but that's alright. Anyway, so, and then we'll have a pipe running through the side. So it's like that, and then you're gonna drill like 1, 2, 3 holes that are about quarter inch wide, and then this unit will stick onto the top front of your aquarium. The water will flow into it on top of all your filter media, and then the pump will pump it out through the bottom. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I'll see you in a minute. Gotta get more supply. Okay, I've made my output tube assembly out of 2 pens. Now it's time to cut the hole for the filter. So, what I'm gonna need to do is put this in like so, or not. You can just do this if you want. And cut the hole directly like that. Gotta get it right in the center. Alright, there we go. Got the hole started. Now I'll just finish cutting. There we go. That is now installed. So, now we're ready just to cut the holes up here. Or right here. Okay, here's the finished filter assembly. There's the holes on the side. There's the front. There's the inside. So now, we're going to check the flow and see if we need to make the holes bigger or not. I think they're going to work fine, but we'll see. Bring it into the bathroom. There we go. Alright, so, plug the sink. And we'll just start filling the sink till it aligns with these holes. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Just to, you know. Anyways, I'll get back to you when the sink is full. Okay, here it is running. The holes could be a little bit bigger. See how it's draining out? It wants to float up. So, I'm going to cut the holes and then call it's good. There we go. Holes are all nice and cut. I accidentally cracked one of them right there, but that'll be fine. It's just a minor crack. Won't leak. I mean, it might do a little dribble, but that don't matter as long as water gets in. So, now we're ready to put our filter media in. For the bottom layer of the filter media, I'll be using some just regular aquarium gravel and a carbon mixture. There's a little bit of carbon stones in there. So, you know, it'll do some chemical filtration. It's all nice and even in there. It's getting there. This is just so that it doesn't suck any, the fibrous filter that's going to be on top into the filter. And so we can get some biological filtration. Okay. See those black stones? That's the carbon. And then I got some bigger rocks in there just for the hell of it. One more handful ought to do it. There. Alright, so there we go. Filter just needs some cloth-like material, like maybe little sponges cut up. So I'll be back. Okay, and for the top media, we'll be using some cotton. Some cotton balls to be exact. Just regular plain cotton balls, like a handful like that ought to do it. And we're going to have to rinse this media just to be sure that there's nothing in there that's going to harm the fish. So there we go. Now I'm thinking about putting another layer of gravel over it. I don't know. I was about to say, what do you think? But, I mean, how the fuck am I gonna know right now? So, well, let's go do a test run real quick and see if it does need another bed of gravel. If this stuff starts floating up like crazy, then yeah, I might put another bed of gravel on there just to hold it. Okay, so everything's working out as planned. I'm rinsing it with hot water. As you can see, it's working like a charm. All it needs is a little bit more cotton. So, coming up is a handful of cotton, just to add in there. There we go. This, I guess, would be considered a wet-dry filter, because it's opened up at the top, exposed to air quite well, gets aerated, so it's like a cheap-ass wet-dry filter, in my opinion anyways. This will do 3 stages of filtration: mechanical, chemical, and biological. It's doing all 3 right now. Well, not biological, because there's no beneficial bacteria growing on it yet. But, you know what I mean, it will. We're not just doing chemical and mechanical. So, there you have it. The filter is complete. I'll drain the water. And then I'll start setting up the tank and showing you what to do next. Thanks for watching. Alright. Here is the finished setup. It's ready to run. After I put water in it, it'll stop hanging like that. Or it'll prevent it from that. It's just because the weight of the material in there. But check that out. Pretty nice, huh? Now time for fill up. You want to see my aquarium all set up and running? Well, you're gonna. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in here. Probably a little puffer tank. But here it is. It's circulating the water perfect. It's sucking up all that shit that's in the water. It is working like a charm. And if it's too problematic on hanging there, because it's hard to get it to stay there, like if I can't find a hook or anything to hang it up on there, I might just put the lid on of that container and set it in the base of the aquarium, so it's at the bottom. But then it would not be a wet-dry filter. It'd just be like an intake, regular filter. So, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Hope this is going to help you out. Another thing. Once you put your dechlor in the water and stuff like that, you have to make sure to let it sit with plants if you want, for about 2 to 3 weeks, so that it can start the nitrogen cycle before you add fish. Otherwise your aquarium will die. It'll fail if you add fish in there now. So I'm gonna let mine sit for a long ass time, and then I'll make updates, on how it's going. So anyways, thanks for watching. See ya.